really, really, really famous author.
Is Joan Cusack an RT news anchor as well? No.
No!
Is she not? No, is that not the same name?
Hello and welcome to Girls with Goals. I'm Niamh Maher. My two guests this week are two of my favourite people in this room.
That's me and
really
Santa.
special.
Cassie Stokes and Denise Curtin are with me today. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Hello. Did you like my little joke?
I did.
Yeah, I
Very
felt
funny.
mean for Santa though, you know.
Sorry. A little bit of context. This is not the Girls with Goals Christmas special, but it is a show about Christmas. And I say that because people get really angry, Paul, when you talk about Christmas before December. But I've decided that it's time to talk about it because it's everywhere. It's literally everywhere. So this is basically going to be about Christmas movies that you absolutely have to watch on Netflix. We're going to be reviewing some. We're going to be testing it out. And for all of you who are listening on audio and not watching this, we have a guest here.
Are you going to wind him up?
Yeah.
Wind him
Fair.
up.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. It's beautiful.
I know, but if you look at his face, that's the interesting part. He doesn't look okay.
Yeah, so his head kind of rotates in like a circle and it's creepy.
He looks like he's lost or he's been out for the whole of Christmas.
Yeah, his beard is also quite dishevelled. I don't know how I feel about him.
He needs a dry January.
Let's pop in there and hope that he stops making noise soon.
I think it's a nice backtrack.
Yeah. Okay. Good. It's over with. So what do you guys think about Christmas? It literally felt like we hadn't wiped the Halloween makeup off our faces before Christmas started this year. But every single year I say that. So is it earlier this year?
I don't know, but I'm into it this year.
Okay.
I think last year I was kind of like, and a few years, yeah, actually, when I lived away, I'd always look forward to it because I was like, yeah, I go home.
Yeah.
But before, I think, last year I really wasn't that into it, and the year before. This year, I totally embraced it. As soon as Halloween was over, like the next morning, I was like, I think I'm going to put up my Christmas decorations in November.
Yeah.
And I'm just going with it. And I get where everyone else is coming from, like, stop talking about Christmas, but I'm like, you know, there's only so many little joys in life, and when you can put up fairy lights.
And it is a joy. Like, that's the thing. I do love Christmas. I haven't put up my decorations or anything, but a couple of years ago, I think I've said this on the show before, I kept my Christmas tree up until May.
Oh,
Well, that's a bit aggressive. Now, May is
Might as well just
summer,
kept it
you
up.
know? Like, that's... Did you keep the baubles on it?
We kept the lights on and everything. Yeah,
It's kinda cute, though.
I was living with my best friend at the time in a cottage, and whenever we would get back from work, we would turn on the lights, and it literally just gave us joy, even though it was past Easter at this point.
It does. Like, fairy
does.
lights have some magical power in giving joy. Like, I guess you don't have to keep the tree, but, like, then you can just put fairy lights on things. Like, if you just think of fairy lights, you kind of think of, like, New York.
Yeah,
where
it makes you
everything
feel
cool.
warm
Yeah,
or something,
you're
doesn't
right.
it?
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's because it's gotten blasted cold as well in the last few days.
Oh, yeah.
All
It's-
of us are
have a
not
cold.
100% at the moment.
Yes, we have a lovely cold now.
You can hear
you
our
can
sickness.
hear it a little
Yeah.
bit. And also, we're just passing it back and forth to each other as well.
Stunning.
Well,
Yeah.
you gave it to us.
Yeah, I didn't
Niamh.
have it a
Let's
few
not
days
forget
ago.
that.
Okay, well, Leslie Ann gave it to me, so we're
Okay.
throwing the boss under the bus.
Okay.
But yeah, so that just shows how tightly we work together. Denise, what do you think? Do you think it's too early, or do you think it's good?
No, and I think everyone should just decide for themselves. Why is it always such a great debate as to when people should and shouldn't
Kind of
put up their
stamping on the
Christmas-
show here, but
But seriously, I just don't understand
Should we end the
why
show?
people like get so angry when other people put up their trees.
because
like,
people
put it up whenever you want.
people forget in the space of 365 days what they did last year. It's the most insane thing. I've never
Yeah.
known people to forget when they put their tree up, when they start celebrating Christmas, when they even do Christmas shopping, because it seems as if, like, I don't actually remember last Christmas.
I think the official like Christmas tree date is December 6th, isn't it? Isn't that
Okay.
like the date that like most people find socially acceptable? And then before that is seen as outrageous. And obviously doing a Christmas show now, Paul, thinks is just ridiculously outrageous. But I feel like we should do
I
whatever we
don't
want.
mind. The lights went on.
The lights went
are
on.
now.
The lights are
Yeah.
on in Dublin. And also, again, this is not the Christmas show.
It's a show about
It's
Christmas.
a show about...
We could do this in summer if we pleased.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We probably won't.
No.
But we could if we wanted.
Yeah.
I saw on Instagram, I think it's Tamara Eccleston, isn't she, like the Formula One?
Oh, yeah, the daughter of the Formula One.
The daughter of the Formula One person put
billionaire.
up, has her Christmas tree up, and also posted a family picture,
Yeah.
like around the Christmas tree, hashtag Christmas in November or something like that. So like a lot of celebrities are doing it now. I mean, I'm kind of slagging it, but at the same time, I just don't have the energy or the time to put up a Christmas tree right now.
Yeah, that's true. I wanted to actually do my decorations now this week or next week. I was like, let's put up decorations. Now, not a real tree or anything like that. Although, like, you know, you will eventually, but you love the smell. But I was kind of like, why not? It brings so much joy. It's ridiculous.
It brings so much joy.
I do still have my pumpkins though.
Oh, okay.
In my
so
house.
you're still, See, I didn't put up any pumpkins. I didn't enjoy the joy of Halloween. So
Okay.
I should have enjoyed that as well. But last year I didn't have any decorations. My mum and my sister went away and I didn't even really have to do any shopping because we kind of just did like, oh, what do you want? Order it online so it's here when you get back. So I think that's why I was like,
You're like,
this
I'm
is
making up for lost time.
a little bit sad. Like I stayed in my house on my own and I mean, it was lovely. I had a chicken korma, which I was telling you guys about yesterday, from my dinner on Christmas Eve. Then went out and then had the rest for my breakfast on Christmas morning. Like it
quite
was delicious,
Yeah.
but like
Chicken
really
korma.
sad. When I told people that, they were just like, "What?" Like every single one of my friends was like, why didn't you come over here? And I was like, I'm okay. Like I was there. I had spent Christmas with my dog, and my dog actually passed away this year. So I was like, I got Christmas morning with my dog, which was really cute, eating chicken korma. So maybe that's why I've embraced it so much this year. Because I'm like, oh my god, I did enjoy little elements
long
of
as
it.
you
But a lot of
enjoyed
things
it.
have changed this year. So you're
Yeah,
having
so I'm like
a proper Christmas.
It was brilliant. Yeah,
Yeah.
But so that I'm just embracing it. I'm like, oh, I don't care if anyone's like, stop talking about Christmas. I'm like, he just made a noise.
Yeah.
See,
Santa
Santa's
is
like
agreeing.
He's agreeing. Yeah, he's like, good girl.
He's like,
I guess
bring
I'm getting
the
what I
fun
want
this year. Yes.
Okay, so speaking of embracing, there are a lot of Christmas movies that are coming out that have
Yes.
come on Netflix. I watched one for the sake of this show, just to give a little bit of a review so that you guys can watch or not watch it. It's called Let It Snow.
I have seen. It's the one that keeps popping up front and center.
Front and center, you don't have an option, you
Watch
have
it.
to watch it. I didn't know any of the cast, they're all about 18 or 19. Although Joan Cusack is in it,
Yeah.
and I love her. Like,
Okay.
I've loved her for years. Kind of weird that she's in a movie like this. It starts off with just a voiceover saying, it normally doesn't snow in Iowa. So it's basically a snowstorm hits this Midwestern town. There's kind of 3 couples. They're all meandering through their final year in high school before they go to college. So decisions are being made and romance ensues. And I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But kind of pure shite, which is also what you want from a
kind of
I'm
Christmas
trying to
movie.
think, did I watch it? I watch so much garbage all year round that I'm like, did I see this film?
You might have been confusing it with Falling in Love.
Oh, is that another good? Sounds great.
I've seen that one. That's where they're like in a hotel style
Well,
thing.
it's an
isn't it?
inn, IMM,
Oh, yeah.
so Falling in Love.
Oh, in the inn. Got
So
it.
what I think about a movie like that, Christina Milian is actually the lead in that, and I actually found her quite watchable. But I always think about the people who were in the room deciding on the name of that movie. I've got it.
Oh, it is good though.
Falling in Love.
Falling in love. I mean, that's good.
INN. So Let It Snow. Yeah, I mean, for what it is, fine.
Okay.
Had a good time with it.
Would you
enjoyed
watch it again?
No.
Okay.
Do you watch any of those movies again?
Oh
though?
yeah. I
Yeah,
watched The Christmas
yeah.
Prince a few
Sorry.
times.
Well, now see, this is the thing. When it comes to Christmas movies, there are the classics that you watch every year, and then there are these. Do I think Let It Snow is going to be a classic? No.
no.
Do I think
Christmas
it's fine?
you just throw it on.
Yeah.
But
I get it.
Christmassy movies, I feel like, should be ones that you can recycle because they have such a small, lifespan. Because you can only
Yes.
watch them at Christmas. That if you find a Christmas film that's only watchable once,
Yeah.
it must be garbage.
Like Die Hard.
Oh, but people feel very strongly about
People
Die
feel
Hard.
very strongly about Die
And
Hard.
Home
My
Alone.
dad would be one of them.
Home Alone is
Alone's
a big
great.
one. The Holiday.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Sorry.
The best. Love
I-
Actually.
sorry, yeah.
I don't think that the holiday should be just confined to Christmas.
Oh no, I watch it all year round.
I watch it all year
So
round. I
fantastic.
definitely do. I put it on sometimes.
Bridget
in the
Jones
summer.
is another
Oh, that
Christmas
reminds me
film.
of Christmas, but also they were in Thailand in one, so it shouldn't. But
Yeah, but it does.
Very good.
It's definitely because the first one, she's in that like hideous Christmas jumper.
yeah, and it's snowing in that little town.
I don't know why
so
Harry
good.
Potter. I feel like Harry Potter is.
If you like Harry, see, I am one of the people that doesn't like. I don't not like anything really. But I'm not the biggest fan of Harry Potter.
Of the movies or the books?
Everything.
Have you read the books?
One, and it was.
I'm going to
enough.
need you to read all 7.
I just
I've read
see.
none of
Maybe
the
I'm not
books.
like
Not a big
I'm not
reader,
magical
though.
in that kind of way. I guess.
You
There's enough
magical?
magic in my life that I don't need magic outside of it.
Oh shit!
That's a quote for the wall.
There you go.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's a
I need the
line.
magic.
That's
I
what
need
I
the
say.
magic.
No, I like the films when from like 3 onwards. I think the first ones are just too young or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but you have to have read them when you were the same age as Harry, which is what I did. So when I was 13, Harry Potter was 13.
Oh, well, that's cute.
So I read the books
so that's
as
nice
they
for you,
came
yeah.
out, and then the movies came out. And yeah, the movies. But I do always think that they
Did
throw
you
them out
crush
at
on
Christmas.
Harry?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay, good.
No, you'd crush on Draco because you're a little dark.
Oh, nice.
He's a little.
Yeah, a bit of evil, you know.
I guess those movies kind of fall into like Lord of the Rings. I remember
See,
my
then I'm not
ex-boyfriend, he
into the
loved watching Lord of the Rings at Christmas.
But I like Harry Potter.
Do you know what it is?
'cause
You
you
can
have
put them on
time.
in the background
Yeah.
because they're about 3 hours long, or like Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
I love putting on Gone with the Wind at Christmas because it's literally about 5 hours long.
Yeah, it is
There's an
just on.
intermission in it. You just put it on in the background. People are milling around.
Yeah.
They're having naps. There's usually a few arguments. That's just what I think Christmas is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Having a movie that you're not necessarily paying attention to.
Yeah, that's true. And I guess, like, who are we to judge people's traditions? Like,
Exactly.
If The Nightmare Before Christmas or even a horror film reminds
Yeah.
you of Christmas.
Then that's
So
your
what?
Christmas.
Then that's your Christmas.
We'll judge
Chicken
you in
Gorma
our
reminds
mind.
me of Christmas.
Sorry, Love Actually is a big Christmas movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
Love Actually is a
fantastic.
massive Christmas
Yeah,
film.
but again, not confined to Christmas. I feel like it has its place throughout
I don't know,
the
I'm
year.
weird like that. I only like those films at Christmas because I need to have the tin of roses on my lap. I need to be sitting feet up in a Christmas pajamas, hopefully with snowflakes on it, eating sweets, watching that film. Like that's
See, I
my.
don't even do anything like that over Christmas. We don't even watch because, like, we've a big family. Well, obviously last year. Well, no, see, I go out. I literally spend time with all my friends and family out in around Grafton Street, and then like on Christmas Day, no, we go to someone's house and there's about 40 people there.
I
So
actually
it's never
love,
chilled.
Yeah,
I love
so get
listening
you.
to people's Christmas traditions because me and my family were always out in Portmarnock, and I actually never really come in around town. You know the way sometimes people
Yeah.
go to the Christmas Eve kind of caroling on
Yeah,
Grafton
we do.
Street
We
and
go for
stuff like that.
Chinese.
Yeah, Chinese.
See, I'm in
I love your
Cork.
Christmas
so I
tradition.
don't-
the Chinese meals, like we just no Irish food. Or,
I go to Cork, I feel like on the 20th of December, around then. That's usually when we finish.
Do you put Driving Home for Christmas on in the car?
Oh,
and
that's
just-
No,
Same.
but I should. I'm usually on the Irish
I
Rail
mean-
trains, which is not a nice experience. So
Well,
I'm
there is the
sitting
cart,
there
though.
with no. Yeah, I'd have a little Barry's
I
tea
love the
now.
cart, yeah.
I love the cart.
Chris.
Yeah, little tea, a little bun, usually a pastry or something, and you know that's quite nice. I
You literally sound.
yeah,
quite nice.
it's actually not really. I don't know why I'm making this up. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. The internet's really shit in those
But it's the
trains,
process of getting home that's like a nice thing. When I used to live in town, I used to love packing up my car. It's literally just driving to Portmarnock, but I
Yeah.
loved going home for Christmas.
love getting
now
collected
now
at
I
the
live in
train.
Portmarnock and I still have to like pack the car up just to go literally 2 minutes up the road. But I still put on Chris Rhea or Rhea, whatever it is, Driving Home for Christmas because you can almost get the full song in between. That's how
that's
far
cute.
away I live from my
yeah.
parents.
Yeah.
Driving Home for
and
Christmas.
you just go
song.
around the block if you don't. You're like, oh,
Exactly.
Sit in the car.
Yeah.
that's cute.
In terms of big Christmas movies this year, Frozen 2
Cool.
Yeah.
is going to be
Brilliant.
coming out, and we have somebody here who has seen it.
Santa.
Santa made it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have much to say now, does he?
Yeah,
he
I know.
doesn't.
So what was it like? You've seen it.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I actually really, really loved it. I was a massive fan of the first Frozen,
Yeah.
the original. But I think I saw the first Frozen quite late to the game, so it was very overhyped by the time I got to see it. And then I was
Yeah.
expecting something insane. And it was good, but maybe it's because I got in to see the second one early. I actually think the second one is better than the first.
Wow.
So I
That's a
heard
big
that.
statement. But yeah,
I
I
read that.
really, really, really loved it. Just the music in it, like it's not just a one-hit wonder. There's loads of songs that me and both Rory from Joe left singing. We were just
Really?
in such a
Oh, that's
Christmassy
so
mood. It's
exciting.
really, really good. And the storyline, it's a little bit darker than the first one, but again, really, really good.
That's what
and
I heard. I
all
heard
the
that
cast are
it's-
back.
I heard that it was a little bit more targeted towards adults, but also
Yeah,
still
dark.
really enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's like put some dark in there, and the kids or the adults will love
Sprinkle
it.
a bit of dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Olaf again is just hilarious. The snowman in
Cute.
it. The one-liners would actually have your sides burst laughing.
I
Like
love
it's
him.
just brilliant. Yeah, really, really well put together film because I had looked at some of the reviews before I went to see it, and they were all really good. But I still get that fear, like at a preview screening of a film, that it's going to not live up to my expectations.
Yeah.
So when I was sitting there, I was like, I love the first one. Please, please, please don't let this be a flop because you know with sequels it can
Yeah.
be a tough one to get it right. But thankfully, Frozen 2 is absolutely incredible. Like, I'll definitely see it again. It's really, really good.
Is there a song in Frozen 2 that's going to turn kids mental like the first one?
Yeah, Into the Unknown. It's got this, like, voice in the background of it that she's following, let's just say.
Don't give anything away.
I'm not going to. I'm not a spoiler girl. And that kind of plays through in the song. And it just is really magical and spooky. And yeah, it's fabulous.
Okay, so we have to see it.
You have to see it. You have to see it.
Any more Christmas movies?
Yeah, I went to see Last Christmas as well. That's the new film. It's out now, actually, with...
Daenerys.
Who?
The girl who plays Daenerys in Lord of the Rings.
Emilia Clarke, yes. I was like, what did I
Dragon
say?
Lady.
Yeah, it stars Emilia Clarke and Henry Golding. It's written by Paul Feig, who's a fantastic director.
Is he not a comedic? So is it funny?
I thought Emma Thompson wrote it too.
Sorry, he
Bridesmaids?
directed it, and Emma Thompson was a co-writer on it.
Okay, and
he's from
usually
Bridesmaids.
funny,
Yeah, he's directed Bridesmaids and stuff. Now, Last Christmas, it is not good. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no.
At
it's
all?
not good.
Like, not even like a cheesy element, like we're talking about some of the Christmas movies are just like cheesy and okay.
Yeah, it's cheesy. It's very cheesy. What am I saying? It's cheesy. It's very, very cheesy. The storyline is just brutal, and yeah, I just really didn't enjoy it.
Is there chemistry between the two actors?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I'm trying to just like.
Is there
I'm
anything?
trying to not absolutely slate it, but it's coming across exactly like that. It's grand. It's fine. Like if you're really, really desperate to see something, maybe go see Last Christmas? ? You know,
Is there like a circumstance you definitely shouldn't, like first date? Absolutely not.
But like even that first date, it's just kind of nothing. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't destroy your date, but it wouldn't make it good either. It's kind of nothing. Like
Does it make you feel good afterwards? Like, do you leave going,
I left laughing because I was like, "What was that?"
wow,
Yeah.
you
I'm
just
probably
said you're
making
trying
it
not to
seem
slay
way
them.
worse now than it is. Like it's not absolute car
Okay, so I'll
crash
probably
bad.
see it and enjoy it because I'll be expecting so
Exactly.
bad.
Yeah, maybe that's the way we'll put it. The storyline is just so unrealistic, and I get with like like rom-coms or like magical films, like they are kind of unrealistic. But this is just a bit like, what are you trying to do? There's just so much going on, and nothing has depth.
Right.
So you can't really like commit to any of the characters. And you don't really find it very engaging because everything is so lightly touched on that it's kind of just a waft of.
Denise
Okay, so I'm going to
demands
see that
depth.
tonight. Should I not go?
I think go to see it. I said this to you earlier. I think go and see it. It's important that you
I don't
make
even-
up your own mind on
Like
it.
I don't really have patience for most movies, so I just want to not.
I
go.
was just kind of
I'd rather
laughing
be in
because
bed.
I was like, this is just so cringe. Like I love watching a rom-com and being like, that could be me. But with this, I was just like, no.
Is she endearing? I feel like she kind of, I don't know about, I haven't seen her in that many other movies. I saw her in that movie when she fell in love with the guy who was paralyzed, and I can't remember the name
yeah.
of it.
I
I
know
can't remember the name. It's
exactly.
based
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
book anyway.
Oh, Me Before You.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she was a little bit kind of offbeat and slightly kooky and stuff like that. I mean, I feel like, is that the kind of character that she's portraying in
I don't hate her character in this.
Okay.
Yeah, in this she's a bit kind of like lost in the sense that she doesn't know where her next job is coming from, and she doesn't know, like she's kind of a struggling
It's the typical
actress,
kind of-
West End star that's trying to make it on the West End and stuff like that, and she's a bit like angsty and hates her mom, and there's all these kind of
Yeah.
like kind of
I feel like I've seen that
subplots.
movie.
Yeah, you probably, to be honest, have.
like-
And then just, like, I love Henry Golding as well as an actor. I thought he was fantastic in Crazy Rich Asians, but in this, then again, I just was like, what's going on with this film?
He's a beautiful man.
He's a beautiful
Yeah.
man. And
Okay,
I
so
actually,
go for the beautiful man
I
and
met
beautiful
him
woman.
last week, and he's just stunning.
What was that
he
like?
nice.
Did he like connect with your eyes?
Oh, he was just so charming and
Cute.
really chatty, and yeah, told me my hands were cold.
Oh, he cares.
He cares.
Was he trying to
Okay,
warm them up
Lovely.
or anything?
I think so. I think so.
With
yeah.
his eyes.
With his eyes, yeah.
his heart.
Oh my God,
So
yes.
this movie is framed around Christmas music, though, isn't that kind of
Yeah,
the
it's-
music of
so is
George
it a
Michael?
musical?
George Michael.
Yeah.
It's not. No,
Not
the
a musical.
song's
Okay,
just playing
good.
it the same
That's
as.
something.
I'm not going.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not going. I
Wait,
hate
do you not
musicals.
like musicals?
I hate musicals.
Oh,
sorry.
what?
Not
I
like,
love
no.
a
I said I don't
musical.
not like anything, but actually musicals.
Oh, I don't know. Should you see Frozen? So.
No, but Frozen's different. That's
Okay.
I love anything animation.
But what about
Okay,
the old
grand.
school, like Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, like the old Metro Goldwyn Mayer
No,
type?
nothing. The only musical I actually enjoyed, my sister was like, Cassie, you'll be okay going to it. And I was like,
Book of Mormon.
That's
no,
an actual
No, that'll be
musical.
that'll be the
Okay,
one.
good.
But Wicked. And I actually thought that was pretty
yeah,
cute.
well,
yeah, and I actually really liked it. But I did think it was over after the first half. And I was like, that was brilliant. And Alex was like, no, we're coming back in.
Oh,
and I was
no.
like, how many more songs are there with these witches? How much more can you sing?
I remember I was on a date once with a guy, and we went to see a movie, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it was, but I didn't tell him that it was a musical.
That's so mean. So mean. Okay.
And like, it was kind of weird because it was one of those dramatic musicals. I can't remember.
Greatest Showman.
Oh my God, it was The Greatest Showman.
Oh, the poor guy.
I know.
Just
No.
got up and left the moment that they started singing because it was...
He did?
Yeah.
I would tend the same.
Yeah, like honestly, in The Greatest Showman, it is jarring how they just start singing at the
they're just
beginning. But it's at the very beginning and they're just walking and then all of a sudden they just start singing and you're like, wait, what? It's
But
weird.
say,
that's how a
"Come with
musical
me."
works.
Did he say, come with me? Did he just
He
leave?
came back, he actually just went to get
started singing,
snacks, but he was
"Home
making a
with me."
dramatic point and I
okay.
understood
Oh,
it.
stop.
By the end of it, he loved it. The Greatest Showman does grow on you.
Yeah,
no.
I
I'm
think
I'm stunned that you don't like musicals because I love a musical.
No, I'd get
How
that you'd
about
like a
Mamma Mia?
musical. Like,
get that
my
I
sister loves musicals. My closest people to me love musicals.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No, thank you. I don't know why. Like, I love music. But so it makes no
Mamma
sense.
Mia, though.
That was
No.
very...
No?
I just can't
All of
believe
it.
that
I
you're-
just-
How much more can these witches
But I love
sing?
karaoke.
Yeah.
So it makes absolutely. Maybe I just like what I'm singing.
Yeah.
Even though I'm crap. I just can't. I don't know. I don't
Is
have
it
the
the fact
patience
that they
for
break into
movies.
song? Does that annoy you? Is it taking away from like the storyline that you're like, shut up
I don't
and
know.
continue?
Yeah, maybe all the songs are kind of the same in musicals.
Yeah. And maybe it's because it's music you don't know. That's the problem. You
Oh
know?
yeah, like if they played well, yeah. No,
But then you hate Mamma Mia, so I don't understand.
So Cassie,
Sorry, this is very tough for you guys. I'm really
at
sorry.
our Christmas party every year.
It's a musical.
It's a musical.
Hello, everyone.
Maximum
So nice
Media
to see you.
musical. That would be absolute carnage. But there is karaoke randomly at every Christmas party.
I love
Yeah.
karaoke.
Yeah. Now I remember a couple of years ago, it was definitely more of an organised situation, and then last year, I think we had the karaoke too late in the night,
And everyone
Yeah.
was.
See,
and
what
people were
happened
just
was
like, "Oh!"
everyone watched Wild Youth take to the stage and they were phenomenal.
They were
and then I
amazing.
think everyone, a few drinks in, thought that they were Wild Youth
Yeah.
and
Oh,
tried to get up
yeah.
and start singing, and it
That's
was, yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Car
So
crash.
I'm excited though that you like karaoke. and you
No,
don't-
yeah, I do. I usually sing "Zombie" by the Cranberries.
Oh, nice. Do you
yeah.
put on the Dolores
Oh
accent?
yeah.
Yeah, you kind
proper.
of have to.
Go for it. Or like "Since You've Been Gone," Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, wow.
It's a little bit hard to hit,
These-
but- and I don't.
These are hard
But I
songs.
try. Oh yeah, I
Go
like
in
to
with like a
challenge
little
myself.
low-key Whitney Houston just to warm up the crowd.
Yeah, it's like absolutely not. And then yeah, the chorus.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward.
I don't
Runaway.
do any karaoke. My voice is so brutal.
Oh no, my voice is terrible. But like,
doesn't stop
one of my
you.
best friends, he's just, I don't know, we just sing when we're together. So
Yeah.
we do it on Fade Street too. You don't even have to be at karaoke.
Wow.
You can sing the chorus with us. We're crap.
Okay.
You're only allowed one song at the Christmas party though. So
So pick
Runaway.
one. Runaway.
Yeah?
Of course, yeah.
wow,
Think about
amazing.
it.
I made Denise sing to a West End star before.
Yeah,
Like,
she hated it. Yeah, she really didn't enjoy it.
She basically was
she
doing
got
an
caught
interview,
off
yeah.
guard. She didn't like the fact that I was singing to her. I couldn't sing as well. I was on the stage of the board, gosh, which made it even more interesting.
very funny.
And Niamh was like, it would be like a funny angle if we got you singing to her. And I was like, running along with it, being like, okay, maybe I agree.
It definitely
Wait till I
was
see
funny.
this clip.
It definitely was
No,
funny. We
they
had to
didn't
cut
let
it. They
us-
wouldn't
they
leave
wouldn't
us.
let us
They wouldn't leave us include it. Yeah, she was like, she found it awkward. She didn't like
It was awkward, but
It was
so
awkward, but it was funny.
It was so funny.
Even I thought it was funny,
I
and
thought
I
you
was
did
making
quite
an
well.
absolute shame of myself. Like I was up there belting out a song. She's like, "I don't sing that song in the musical," and I was like, "Oh, sorry," because I was trying to like reenact her, and it was car crash anyway. But we had to cut
no.
it, and the file has now been deleted forevermore. So that is good.
I actually want the ground to like swallow me up just thinking about that.
And you weren't even fecking doing it. It was me.
I know, but I made you do it, so
Yeah.
it was a terrible thing.
So it's not a musical, this movie, Last Christmas. That's what
Last
we're getting
Christmas,
at.
sorry. Back to the beginning. Last Christmas isn't a musical.
I was like,
no.
where did we go with
It
this?
features a lot of George Michael's music, but it is not a musical. But they try to make George Michael's music make sense in the film, if you get me. So they try to make the lyrics the storyline.
So what they did with Mamma Mia, essentially, Mamma Mia, they turned the music of ABBA into a
Yeah,
story.
except
And
nobody-
Jesus Christ, did that fit? Oh my God, it fits so well.
But in Last Christmas, they don't.
some.
In Last Christmas, they don't like break into song.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Emilia Clarke does sing Last Christmas at the very end of the film, but it doesn't. The singing isn't intertwined
Okay.
by them singing throughout the
Cass
movie.
is like, if it's not me singing, I don't want to hear it.
Oh God.
But no,
I'm not really looking forward to this movie.
I'm excited, interested, and keen to
hear what I think.
hear what you think. If you come back and think it was great, I'm actually
Good.
going to be
There's
taken.
something wrong. Well, like I like 3 stars or less on Netflix, so I might like it.
Yeah, this is true.
I don't really have high standards.
I don't either, though. Maybe I was,
surprised.
maybe I was feeling criticky when I was going to see Last Christmas. But then again, you know what? Maybe I wasn't. I actually
You
don't
need
know.
depth from your Christmas
Everyone
movies.
just needs to see it themselves.
Yeah,
Make up their own
absolutely.
mind.
Go make up your own mind. Speaking of Last Christmas and Christmas music, slightly turning away from what we've been talking about, I used to work in retail. I don't know if you guys ever
Yeah.
did back in the day. And one of the things that drove me mental was the Christmas music that would literally start playing November 1st.
Same songs.
Well, I remember that it was in this particular shop that I worked in. It was kind of the same album, so you'd get like 8 or 9 songs.
Yeah.
And it was brutal. Like I've never known music to drive me up the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Than Christmas music, which is just on repeat. I really do feel bad for people who work in retail around this time of year. Not only for the shite music that they have to endure,
But the
also just
crowds.
in general, the crowds and stuff like that. But a shop in the UK has banned cheesy Christmas music for the sake of their staff.
Wow.
But the catch is, it's just everything after 1960.
Oh, but that could be worse.
I don't know. I
sometimes,
mean,
couldn't it?
anything
sounds like a
before,
musical.
Yeah.
anything before 1960, they're like,
Is
it fits in.
acceptable.
It
It's not
fits in.
cheesy.
It
with
fits in
like-
with what, though? It's still Christmas music.
No, but it fits in with their aesthetic.
Oh, but
So
I'd
then
say
it's
that
not
music's
really for
worse.
the sake of the staff.
Because
it's
got to
for
be like,
their own aesthetic.
It's much slower and way more annoying.
Christmas.
Yeah.
You'll be there going through the rails,
And the
sizing
music
things
is so-
from a 6 to
And
a
the sound is
20,
so
like.
old school. It'd be like,
Yeah. Even though when I was working retail, we had,
Oh my
Coldplay's Christmas song, those Christmas, na, 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 na. That was playing on repeat, and I used to actually
I
bend the
actually
clothes
like
in my
the
hand,
Coldplay
being like,
Christmas song.
please change
Yeah.
anything.
Spare a thought.
Give me something pre-1960.
Anything by
please.
Yeah.
Bing Crosby, really. He was kind of before 1960.
Did you call him Bin?
Bing?
Oh.
I've got a cold.
so do we.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, so I just thought that was kind of interesting. But yeah, no, the cheesy Christmas music could take or leave it.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. There's that Christmas station, which is great.
Christmas
Because you
FM,
can
yeah.
tune in if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, well, I guess then it just comes down to making your own playlist. Because really, like, Christmas, again, means different things to different people. So it could be
Yes.
some people wouldn't call like listening to Coldplay Christmassy, but other people would be like, oh, I listened to Coldplay the whole way when I drove home from blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, this
And that
is
could be
true.
Christmas to them.
I think mainly what we want is it to be an option whether or not we put it on or not.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
On radio, we used to wait until, God, I think it was the 1st of December
Yeah,
before
to do
we
it.
played our very first Christmas song. And it was always a big moment. And we used to let the audience decide what song it was.
Yeah.
It was always Mariah Carey.
Yeah, same with us.
Always.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Absolutely, every single year.
When I
Just
used to
the way
come
it
in from-
starts.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so Christmassy.
It is so
Isn't
Christmassy.
it?
And that's good. I'd watch a musical of that filled with just that.
Just that.
Mariah
Just
Carey?
Mariah Carey.
With J-Lo being Mariah Carey.
Okay.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Very good.
Take.
And of course, she'd start, slumming it, as
Yeah.
J-Lo does in every single movie. And then,
She does, but she always comes good, doesn't she?
Oh, she always makes it. No,
Yeah.
she's the one where it's like, oh,
They have Mariah Carey's Last Christmas in Love Actually.
that's good.
And not Last Christmas. What's the song called? All I Ever Wanted.
For Christmas in Last
All
Christmas.
I Want for Christmas.
All I Want for Christmas is in Love
Last
Actually.
Christmas.
Sorry, no. I said Mariah Carey's Last Christmas is in Love Actually, but I meant Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas is in Love Actually.
But then she said all
Is
I
in
ever
Love
wanted,
Actually.
which
Yeah.
is just a different.
Or Last Christmas.
No Love Actually. Now you're trying to confuse me and I'm feeling...
Okay, quiz time. So, in keeping with the theme, I thought that it would be good to quiz you guys on some Christmas movie trivia. Again, not about Christmas. Wait.
But it is Christmas stuff you're quizzing us on.
Yeah. I'm just
So
trying to
how
make.
is it not about
I'm just
Christmas?
trying to make sure that people know that this isn't a
Aren't
Christmas
afraid.
show. This
Yeah.
is just a show about Christmas.
Okay, in case they've tuned in just now.
Exactly, yeah. They're just like, what the hell are they talking about? Okay, so 4 questions each, and then we will tot them up afterwards and declare an overall winner. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Who was the star of the Christmas movie Jingle All the Way?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ding, ding, ding. Yes,
That was
Cassie.
a great movie. Remember, he was trying to get the figurine for
No,
his
I
son.
don't think I've
I
ever
don't
seen
think I've ever
that.
seen
I
it.
remember it so well because my parents were trying to get Buzz Lightyear for my sister.
Wow.
When Toy Story came out, and it was almost impossible to get. Like impossible. Buzz Lightyear was whatever
It's like
the one
it
jingle
was like
bells all the way.
the Furby back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Furby as well.
love the
for
Furby.
my
Furbies,
sister,
yeah. I remember
yeah.
my dad got, I asked Santa for a Furby and I got one, but a lot of people didn't get them. It was...
That's tough.
I
was a
remember a
tough one,
Furby
yeah.
and a Tamagotchi. They were two mega
Tamagotchis,
presents.
you could get them anywhere though. Like the
Oh,
Furbies were...
when Tamagotchis first dropped, and the Robo Dog. Do you remember them?
Oh,
That was a bit after my time now, I think, the Robo Dogs. But have you seen they have Furbies now that are a little bit more electrical, but they came back a couple of years ago.
How do you mean electrical?
Like they've got like digital eyes and stuff like that. They're just
Oh.
2019
The Furbies
versions
back
of
in the day
Furbies.
used to move as well. Their eyes used to open.
No, they
and
would,
close,
yeah, and you would like feed them by like touching down on their tongue and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Oh, I miss Furbies.
kind of. I still have mine at home. I'll bring it in for you. Sorry, I digress. Who tries to stop Christmas from coming by stealing all things of Christmas from the Who's?
The Grinch.
Yes.
Watched it last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
I can't believe you haven't said that yet so far this show.
Oh, sorry, I watched that last night. It's my favorite movie. I have like the Grinch figurines because I am obsessed with Jim Carrey. And I love the Grinch.
Yeah, the Grinch was great.
I actually...
I've never seen it.
what?
You've never seen the Grinch?
I've never seen The Grinch.
That's like
It's
saying
the
you've never seen
best
Hocus Pocus.
movie.
That
Like,
honestly is.
It's the best one. And the old one. I remember doing a junket for a new one with Benedict Cumberbatch recently. But like it's the Jim Carrey one, that's the good one, where he's
Yeah.
actually like
Where it's
in the
like-
makeup
yeah,
and
it's
he's
not
got all these
animation.
long fingers and he's like eating an onion. Remember he's like and he's like
I actually
"Max!"
saw Whoville in Universal Studios
Wow.
in LA.
That's
It's
so
very,
cool.
Very cool.
It's fantastic. It's all about Christmas and it's all about like, you know, accepting people
Okay.
and forgiving.
and about having a heart.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll watch it. Who is the star, Cassie, of the movie titled White Christmas?
I don't know.
I'll give you a hint. The name has been said this show.
It could be anyone.
Maybe
Joan Cusack? That's all I can remember.
No.
White Christmas. Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Emilia Clarke.
It's White Christmas. Santa Claus.
Santa?
Bing Crosby. It's really old. Joan
I know.
You
Cusack.
were going to pick old stuff. I knew this was coming.
Stop it, Denise. Stop calling me old. Okay, it's 2-1 to Denise. What is the first?
It's not.
1-1.
It's
Oh,
1-1.
sorry, it's 1-1.
It could be 2-1 now.
If you guys could just keep track of your own score, that'd be great. Thank you.
You clearly can. So
What is the first name of Scrooge, the principal character of the novel A Christmas Carol?
Scrooge. You're asking me a
Denise.
question about Scrooge.
What was it?
Oh, I know.
First name.
I know.
Of Scrooge.
Yes, just think of the puppet one if you don't know the
I
original.
don't even know the puppet one.
Okay, well that's ridiculous. That's like
No,
not
I
watching
actually
The
do
Grinch.
because it's such a weird name.
Ronald.
It's a weird name. Oh, I know it. Ronald.
I don't know.
Can I say it?
Okay, you can say it, but you
Can I
can't
get a
take the
bonus
Phone a
point.
friend. Hello.
I think it's Ebenezer.
It's Ebenezer.
Ebenezer.
Ronald.
I don't know.
Denise.
You're never going to get it if you don't know it.
This is true.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Still 1-1. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, who is the author, Cassie, of A Christmas Carol?
Again, this is such a ridiculous question.
Joan Cusack.
Really, really, really famous author.
Is Joan Cusack an RT news anchor as well? No.
no!
Is she not? No. Is that not the same name?
Are you thinking of the one who...
Evelyn Cusack. That's all I was thinking in my head. Continue. What were you saying?
I don't know. No, you've helped. What's the movie? What's the book
the
again?
author of A Christmas Carol. Really famous author, like probably the most famous author that ever
The one that
was.
wrote Harry Potter.
Nope.
The one that wrote Lord of the Rings.
You got to
Maeve
move back.
Binchy.
This is older.
How am I supposed to know
This is
that?
older, of course it is.
Maeve Binchy.
How am I supposed to know that?
Okay, Charles Dickens.
Still would never have got it. I
No.
thought he was a poet.
Yeah, I think he was as well.
Denise, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
It's also a music.
Read the weather on 6-1. How many ghosts are there in A Christmas Carol?
You're obsessed with this film. Is this the second question about the same film? Great. There is 8.
Denise, just think about it. You've seen.
You're picking the same 3. You'd be the worst quiz master. You forget our scores, and you're also asking about 3 films that you obviously have on your list on Netflix.
Okay, you got that wrong. There are 4 ghosts.
Oh, I was going to say 3.
No.
Christmas past, Christmas present, Christmas future.
The answer is 4. I can't give you any more. Past, present, future. There's definitely 4 because it says on my piece of paper, but I'll query it.
No, it's like weird, yeah.
What was the name of the animated Christmas movie featuring Tom Hanks for the win? Lads, we can hear you back there.
Tom Hanks,
Yes.
animated Christmas movie. It's the train one, isn't it?
The wheels are turning. She's getting it.
Starlight Express?
So-
You've got to know this. Something Express.
Polar Express.
Yeah.
Yay!
Well done. Very good. You win.
What do I get?
Him.
You get this song.
You get to take him home.
Oh, hello, Santa.
Okay, ladies, thank you
That
so
would actually
much.
put you to sleep.
Thank you
Yeah.
for participating in this
That was brilliant. I like the quiz.
non-Christmas Christmas show.
Yeah.
Denise, you were absolutely bullying with me over those questions, and I completely understand.
Thank you.
They weren't your cup of tea.
No.
But it wasn't because of how old I am, just so that we know that.
It's about your lack of extensive research.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah.
not a quiz master. It's not my forte. But
No.
I thoroughly enjoyed the Joan Cusack weather situation.
I really need to check that though. I have a feeling there's a Joan Cusack roaming around R.ie.
You could
Why
be
does that
thinking-
name sound so familiar? It's freaking me out.
I think you're
I think
thinking
it's
of
like
two
quite a
different
common
people.
name. isn't it?
Joan.
Cusack.
Cusack sounds Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sister of John Cusack.
Ah,
Yes.
fantastic.
Again, works in R.ie.
No, it doesn't work in a Hollywood movie stars. Cassie Stokes and Denise Curtin, thank you so much for coming on the non-Christmas Christmas show.
Yay, thank you.
We will see you before Christmas. We might have you on again for the actual Christmas show.
Thank you. And Santa.
Perfect.
And Santa. Thanks,
We'll do the
guys.
quiz.
Please like and subscribe and rate and leave a comment and all that good stuff. We'll see you next week.
Bye.